Hi, welcome to my weekly reading, and it's going to be from July 28th to August 5th. And if you haven't seen my overall monthly reading for August, definitely check it out, because that was all about acting boldly on your true heart's desire and creating the abundance that you really want, that we're the magician right now. And we might not be feeling this quite yet, or we're just starting to say yes to new things. But I was reminded, Spirit told me to bring out this deck, Miracles Now, and it's basically to show that our miracles are crystallizing right now as we co-create and say yes to us and do it with purpose and doing what makes sense to us. That these miracles, we're actually co-creating these miracles right now. So even if you're not feeling it, I'm also reminded that the physical takes longer to actual manifest. Like you might have the epiphany, do the actual work in the higher vibrations, but it takes moments, it takes time for it to materialize. And we're being lifted up by spirit. That's what I feel like. To believe again in the miracles, believe that you're co-creating the miracles. That's what I'm really getting. We are also in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, so nothing's happening quickly, not to be deterred. I also will say I went through half of this reading and then I got cut off. And so I have to do this reading all over again. And I don't even remember what I say in the first reading, so hopefully this will be just as good. But the message, besides the tarot reading and the spirit and the energy reading, here's the spirit message for everyone before we even start. But the spirit message was all about keep doing all that makes sense to you on purpose. And that was the reading. Keep doing what is on purpose. What's on purpose for your life, so you can be more fulfilled and happy in your everyday. There's been a clearing, so you can see and feel this now, and more so. Keep doing what makes sense to you, what makes sense in every sense to you, and do what is meaningful, as that is what is bringing in the new purpose and meaning into your life. Saying yes to new things and filling your days with what you truly want to be doing is reshaping your world right now. And it's saying yes to you and yes to what you really want. It's not giving up and believing in going for better for you. And this will be beneficial not just for you, but for everyone. You'll feel a new sense of purpose, of living on purpose. And it's this awareness paired with rightful actions you take that will change your world and bring in the new abundance. And this new abundance is not just about money, but freedom of your soul, freedom to express, freedom to live your life how you want to, with more love and happiness. And that's what you're co-creating right now. So keep saying yes to that. Let me show you the miracles. Keep saying yes to that and to you, and to support yourself as you go for more. Go for the more meaningful right now for you, knowing full well you deserve this and need this and want this, and that nothing is actually really stopping you or blocking you anymore. All that has fallen away, and it's clear and it's happening. Stay on purpose, live on purpose with everything, having so much more meaning to you because of it. It's just wonderful energy right now. And they're saying seize the day and all your days. Fill it with meaning and purpose. It will bring you much abundance in all ways and to all your senses. Just keep doing what makes sense to you on purpose. You're living on purpose now. What makes sense to you, real sense to you. And it's this new meaning you're looking for and feeling for that is your guidance leading the way. And it's from there that comes real abundance for all your senses. And they also clarified that senses, when you do things that make sense, right? SENSE to you, real sense to you, it will bring real sense to you. CENTS. It's true abundance, real abundance in all forms. Keep doing what's makes real sense to you, to all your senses, like aligned to your heart and soul, what makes sense to you, what's aligned with your purpose, on purpose. And it's this that's going to create, not only will it make perfect sense to you, SENSE, to all your senses, but also sense, CENTS, the abundance you want. It's abundance in all forms. Abundance to free yourself, freedom, align with your true soul, freedom to express yourself, be you, true to you. It's all of that. That's what's creating the miracles right now. That's the true abundance. And this energy takes a little while longer to actually manifest, but they're making me feel like the miracles are crystallizing. And they told me to pull this deck so you can actually see. It almost feels like little bits of crystal, like things are coming together, maybe, to formulate in the physical right now, and to keep doing what makes sense to you, because it is you're co-creating the miracles in your life that you want to see right now by saying yes. by saying yes, by staying the course, and they're lifting us up to do that, because it's the in-between time and this Mercury shadow period that really can lower your spirit or make you have fears and doubts about it. But there are no real fears and doubts. Everything's being cleared away. New things are being crystallized and formed. Keep doing things that make sense to you on purpose, because you're doing it all on purpose and you're on your purpose, and the miracles, what you want to create, are they're crystallizing. It's coming together. And if you didn't see my August monthly reading, definitely see that, because that's all about acting boldly on your true heart's desire. It's a divine heart that's erupted, and it's this eruption, they showed that volcano erupting. When a volcano erupts, it creates new forms, right? So that's what's creating new forms in our life. Our divine heart, linked to the divine, truly aligned with our soul, is making all these choices and doing these things, and it's creating new formations in our life. That's the true abundance coming in. It's going to make perfect sense in every way. Sense, S-E-N-S-E, and sense, C-E-N-T-S. I mean, that made me laugh. So they made me laugh this morning, because I was kind of low energy too. You could take a beating with this Mercury retrograde. You really can. But hang in there, and they're lifting us up for sure. So 28th to the 5th, the first week of August. What is it going to be like for anyone who touches this video? Ooh, the journey. Ooh, oh my gosh. I'll show the cards as I want to see what flies out of the deck. So far, I already know I'm going to have to clarify something, but oh my gosh, the Tower. Woohoo! The Tower. Disappointments. There is divine things coming in right now to shake up our world, to get us out of this heartbreak, the past disappointments. It's almost divine. Like, this is a shake up in a positive way. That's going to change your world. Just like we said, oh my God, remember when I said follow your heart's desire? It's like a volcano, and what comes out is going to be a new formation. That's it in the Tower card. The monthly reading for August had a volcano. Follow your divine passions, and it's going to have an eruption and cause new formations. This is it in another card. Spirit, the divine, is coming in. That's the new energy we feel. We are erupting, and what's coming is new formations in our life. We're following our passions here. We've done a lot of clearing out of our past disappointments and hurts, fears, doubts within ourselves or from others, past situations. And are you ready for this? Because there's divine things coming in now. There are new offers coming in now. If we were focused on what didn't work out here, that wasn't satisfying us completely, right? But look at this. Look what we have coming in. It's an Ace of Pentacles. This is new offers. This is new tangible things in the physical. This is what's coming in. This is it in the 4 cards. These are monster cards, if you really think about it. There's a huge shakeup. It's coming from within us, I feel, linked to the divine, this new energy coming in, this huge clear out, this huge eruption to finally get out and almost like explode out the past hurts and disappointments that didn't work in the past. We're finally going to stop being dissatisfied with the status quo, and we're going to finally take that divine cup that's coming in here, right? This is almost, the Tower is like a divine shakeup. It's a divine cup coming in. We're getting out of the past disappointments and heartbreaks. There's new offers coming in. There's new things coming in the tangible. We're going to be seizing the day. This is all about miracles now, crystallizing. What's crystallizing? This Ace of Pentacles is crystallizing. Right now, we might be stuck in, we can feel this shakeup coming. We can feel this dissatisfaction right now. We can feel the past disappointments that in the past has been, happened. We're moving forward. We have new offers coming in. We have new tangible things formalizing, crystallizing, they keep saying, into our lives. And to know this has been divine. This has been divine. How are we going to feel when this new offer comes in? How is this going to, what are we going to feel? Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. King of Swords. What did I say? Align with our truth, right? We cut away all the BS. What did we cut away from? I almost feel like we pulled all the swords out of our heart, and we're standing with the last sword in our hand. We freed ourselves from these past disappointments, these fears and doubts. We divinely stood in our power and our strength. We cut away the BS. We're strong in our power. That's what I'm feeling. And look at this. King of Swords, you're King of Swords. You're standing in your truth, align with your truth. And you took the divine, this is all divine that's happened, and these new offers are coming in, and we're standing in our truth with them. We're just standing in our truth with them. This is really amazing. Let's go into the energy. I want to see what kind of energy are we dealing with in the first week of August for anyone who catches this video. What is the energy that we're dealing with? This divine tower. I love the tower. It's almost like justice, you know? Divine justice. Oh my gosh. Door to spirit. Ooh, jeez. Oh my gosh. You can't make this up. Angel of love. I have the chills. Door to spirit. Woman holding a heart. What did I say? It's about being aligned with your heart. It's this divine passion. It's this divine love for yourself. There has been a divine activation and cleansing of our hearts. I posted a whole video about that we've cleansed out our hearts. We're divinely connected to our heart. We're honoring, respecting our heart, what we truly want, what we love to see in our world. We've worked on huge love for ourselves, releasing that self-criticism, those judgments, that all of that. Just know that all of that, we were just growing, you know, it's releasing all that. We're such the angel of love has come in. Door to spirit. Spirit has flung open these doors for us. We could be getting epiphanies. We could be finding the way. The path forward is finally opened up. And it's all because of, and we're, look at this, woman holding a heart. I posted a whole video about this, showing this card, how we're coming fully from this Three of Hearts into this. We've healed our hearts. We're coming from a whole healed place in our heart. It has been a huge journey to get to that. It was almost like she was looking down at her heart. It's almost like nursing a heart. Angel of love. Door to spirit has really helped us heal and come from a healed, whole place in our heart. And it's full of love for ourselves, full of love for others, full of love for what we're doing. We're extending our love out there now. It's Door to Spirit that's really helped us with this, and I almost feel like Door to Spirit is now opening up these doors that are bringing in the real, tangible of results, because we've healed our heart and we're coming from a healed place in our heart. When you follow your heart, they always said, you know that term, follow your heart? But you can't just follow your heart. You have to follow your whole healed heart. And they clarified that for me about a month ago, and it was like such an aha moment. But when you come from a place of value for yourself, when you come from a place of self-esteem, when you're not crushing yourself with self-criticism before you even step out the door, you come from a whole healed place within your heart and step out into the world and follow your heart from that point. That's the true abundance that comes. That's the true heart fulfillment that comes. You're truly following your healed heart, your whole healed heart. Door to Spirit has flung open. I must feel like Door to Spirit healed us, and we're linked with the divine. This is really amazing. So what's going to be the results? I'm going to go back to the tarot really quickly. So what is the results of following our heart, putting our hearts out there? That's what I feel is leading to these miracles. Look, it's been such a burden. Oh my gosh. We're putting down the burdens. We're releasing the burdens we've been carrying. We're just going to be freeing our hearts is what I'm feeling. Just like they said, just do what makes sense to you. You're going to be releasing everything else that doesn't make sense to you. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Yep, you're releasing the burdens. You're looking at how you're going to expand your world now, right? Because you are the Nine of Pentacles. You're creating this abundance for yourself. It's a time to release those burdens. This has now come out in several different ways, in several different cards. This is all, and divinely, they're asking you to put down the burdens. That's also part of the shakeup of the tower. Forget the burdens, release the burdens, the disappointments of the past, anything you've been carrying that's no longer needed, anything you're finishing up, tie it up. You are to forge forward and seek to expand your world. And this card, they're coming in, you know, the new offers and projects and everything you want is coming in, and you are the Nine of Pentacles. This is you creating the abundance that you want. just like they kept on saying, like in the beginning, keep staying on purpose, keep staying aligned with your heart. That's where the true abundance, and we end with abundance. I mean, in this reading back here, we ended with Ace of Pentacles. That's abundance coming in, new abundance coming in. And then we ended here with the Nine of Pentacles. You're surrounded with all these coins. So it's like not just one coin is coming in. You're going to be activating and creating this whole field of abundance around you. And that's from doing things that truly make sense to you, aligned with the divine. Everything that makes true sense to you, aligned with your power, aligned with your heart. And that is the shakeup. We're leaving behind all the disappointments of the past. We're releasing the burdens. We're expanding our world. We're going to be expanding our world. And this is all coming from a healed heart place. And standing in your truth, because we have the Ace of Swords back there. So I want to say, stay in your truth. This is divine. This is major arcana, this tower. This tower is coming in, so you could just stay in your truth. Go forward. Woman holding a heart, aligned with your heart, extending forward, aligned with Door to Spirit. And Door to Spirit's bringing in these rewards. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. That's the shakeup. And I think the shakeup has happened to get us to the point of aligned with our truth, aligned with our hearts, cleansed, healed, moving forward, able to create that true abundance and all that makes sense to us, real sense to us. And that's what's coming in. So if you don't feel the immediate results right now, know that the miracles are crystallizing right now. And just like I kept saying, keep doing everything that makes sense to you. Everything that makes sense to you. Didn't we also get the Magician back here? Or no, we didn't. Maybe that was the other reading. No, but we definitely got, it almost feels like we are kind of it's so divine. Stand in your truth, and I just love that these new offers are coming in and you're creating this abundance, no doubt about it. And it's coming from this truth. It's coming from this truth aligned with your heart. Let's see if we can get any messages. What can we surrender right now? This was anything that would help us get away from the past disappointments of the past, and how we can forge forward with this new abundance and miracles. Creating this abundance for ourselves, staying on purpose. Staying on purpose. This Nine of Pentacles has come out like so many weeks in a row. That's to remind us that we could be doing a lot of this on our own, and I think that's why Spirit comes through so often. It's like they're giving us the rah-rahs and being our little cheerleader, because a lot of it we can't even put into words to other people. They might not even know about your day-to-day and can't be there for you, but Spirit is being there for you and kind of lifting you up, saying yes, everything you're working on that makes sense to you. Yes, it makes sense to you. It's going to be bringing in sense to all your senses, like abundance in all forms to you. It's going to make such sense in every way to you. And I just love how they go sense, S-E-N-S-E and C-E-N-T-S, both. Makes sense and sense. Oh my gosh. Makes sense and sense. Do what makes sense and sense? So funny. So let's see. We've really come a far way. This is divine too. That tower is like divine. That's divine change, divine eruptions, divine new offers coming in. Definitely say yes to them. It's going to create this abundance for you. There's no doubt about that. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. You don't always have to be right. Okay. Maybe there could be some compromising going on. You might want to don't always have to be right. All I got from that card really was about compromising for some reason. So it might be that, yeah. Is there anything else? Surrender your need to always be right. Yeah, all I'm getting is compromise for some reason for that card. So if you're working with others or something, maybe you want to meet halfway. You don't have to be right. You might actually just take a breath. And even if you think you're right or know you're right, You may not even have to point it out, and you just want to have an agreement. You just want to come together with people, or others. You don't have to declare you're right. Just even if in your silence of your mind you know you're right. It's you don't have to make that point. I'm just getting to the compromise. You don't have to point it out. That's what I'm just getting, because you might just want to form meet halfway kind of scenario. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Where was that burden card? They're asking us to release the burden. So this also reminds, like, surrender to receiving support and love. I think it's from other people, support and love around you, from friends and family, and also from spirit. They kept saying, you know, release the burdens, and here, allow love and support of others in, trying to handle everything yourself. It can take the pressure off. Also, the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very isolating card. It's a very independent woman, kind of creating her own abundance. Even if somebody can't physically help you with the actual work you're doing or something, they could certainly support you in other ways that help you alleviate the burdens. You could want to talk, share, whatever, let go of some things that you have to work on, or divvy it up or delegate to others so that you're freed up a little bit more. But I definitely think that this burden, they're helping you release the burdens and to receive overall more love and support, which will open you up even more. Your energy and your capacity to give, like, almost be very open to receive. Just like this reading kind of fed my soul. I mean, just like it's from spirit, you know, telling me do the weekly reading. But allow yourself to receive as much as you want, because as you're working really hard, you're creating all this abundance. You have to get your support and be open to receive, to fill your cup, to keep going. In a way, you have to be open, surrender to receive support and love no matter how it comes to you, to fill your cup. I really think that, because I feel a difference in my energy when I just take a break for a minute and just be open to receive a little bit. It spurs you on, because I think we're doing a lot of this on our own. There's a lot of new things coming in. We're creating the abundance that makes sense to us on purpose. It's a lot. So let's see what kind of goddess guidance advice we have for the first week of August for anyone who sees this. I almost feel like surrender your need to always be right. You just want to get along, too, with everybody. And you want to receive support and love. That's the end game of every day, really, right? So you don't have to be right at the cost of receiving love and support. Meaning, like, you can bite your tongue, you can not make it an issue of being right or wrong. You can just, the end game is always you want support and love, right? So it's interesting those two cards fell out next to each other, because the need to be right, especially with things that went on, if it went on in the past or whatever, your need to be, you don't have to hold on to that, because in the end, you and the other person definitely, you just want love and support, right? So if you let go of your need to be right, they let go of the need to be right. There's a clear way to just support and love. It's interesting. There's a real coming together if you just forget about who has to be right about it. It's kind of meaningless when you really think about it. Like, who cares who's right? It doesn't really... And you can know you're right, but you don't have to say it. No one wants to be reminded, like, I'm right, you know, I don't know, whatever. You understand. It just improves the relationships. Sometimes even if the other person knows you're right, they don't want to be reminded that you're right. It's almost like non-declarative. They know you're right. Okay. Oh my God, while I'm doing this video, I was going back and forth with a client. You know, this is not what I do for a living. I just got a notification talking about this card. He was in the wrong, my client, completely in the wrong. But I'm wording it in a way, biting my tongue, asking him if he could consider another way. I didn't add the fact that he's completely wrong to even suggest it. And what did he come back with? Right now, when I'm talking about surrender your need to be right, he just wrote okay. So what happened was I kind of just literally in real time bit my tongue. I didn't point out the person was wrong. This is, of course, this circumstance was work related, but I didn't point out that he was completely wrong. And I was right. I didn't specify I was right, but I ended up wording it in a different way. And it ended up, he saw the right in it, but I didn't point out I was right. I just pointed out the situation, and then he figured out on his own what was right. So I didn't have to declare I'm right, you're wrong, you know? You could just do it more abstractly, so they come to their own conclusion, and it just so happens that you were right, you were always right, but you didn't have to make him feel wrong. And there's something that wanted to come through about that, because literally as I was talking about that, in real time I just got a message come through on the video saying, okay, so it worked with him, so maybe it will work in your scenario. Okay, what's the last one here? Purification. Yes. Oh my God, I love this card. I love this card. It is a time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Ooh, they're really saying release the burdens, really purify yourself, really, you know, when it came from, look at this, broken heart, right? We had burdens, but then we're moving into this woman holding a heart. It's surrendering to more love and support. It's purification. It's coming back to your truth. It's really coming back to your love for yourself, love for others, purifying all the past hurts, all the fears and doubts, everything that was in our hearts and minds and bodies and energy fields, letting all that go, let it run clean. I love the release in this. I love it. She almost looks so balanced, you know. This reminds me of being linked to the divine. There's like a balance here. The cup runneth over. There's in line with the divine, and just like being completely purified and letting all go. And it's this that I feel is like giving us the abilities to create this, the miracles right now. Let me pull from here. Why did they tell me to grab this? I just think that this is, oh my God, are you ready for this? Sleep is a spiritual practice leaped out into my faith. I think we need to get a lot of sleep and rest. Also helps us purify our thoughts and our bodies and recharge, especially with this Mercury retrograde. So this is going to be help in how we can manifest those miracles that are forming as we go for our abundance. It's very easy to burn the candle at both ends, but however busy you are, get that sleep, because I myself, I know I haven't been sleeping very well, and I can feel the difference. It's like I don't have the same energy at all. So sleep, that will help with the purification, to relax your body and mind. It's like the number one thing you could possibly do. And also exercise. Make sure you're eating properly. I've been eating a lot of junk food lately, and I can sense the difference, because I guess lack of sleep, then you reach for the sugar to keep you up and running, and it's like a combo. You're like tired, but now you're running on sugar or caffeine and all of that. So definitely, and exercise. Sleep, exercise, eat right, drink a lot of water. We've been having heat waves. It's also very draining. You're not drinking enough liquids. But all of this will help you stay focused, living on purpose, doing what makes sense to you, making those decisions that make sense to you, reacting in a way that makes sense to you. Oh my gosh, I get so cranky when I don't have enough sleep. Okay. Oh my gosh, I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Yeah, I mean, do what lights your fire, right? Just what they were saying about your true heart's desire is, oh, and wait, what else did I wanted to turn over? Yeah, I make decisions from the place of intuition and power. We're really coming from a place of, you see all the success cards? This is really about, we're aligned with our intuition. We're coming into our power. We've cleansed out a lot of past disappointments and everything else. We're really tuned into divine power. When you saw that tower coming in, definitely put more fun into what you're doing. Do what makes sense and have fun during the day. you're going to start doing things that you want to be doing. You're naturally going to be having more fun with what you're doing if you're doing what makes sense. Like the spirit message says, doing what really makes sense to you and aligned with your purpose, doing things on purpose and aligned with all your senses. Make sure you get enough sleep and take care of yourself. And all the decisions you're doing linked between intuition and power. Which doesn't make sense because look at this. We have this King of Swords, and good stuff is coming in. We're definitely aligned with our power here, cutting away, standing in our truth. New offers coming in. We're expanding our world and creating this abundance for ourselves, which has been coming out over and over and over again. Definitely seize the day. Seize the day. Seize the day. Are the messages that keep coming through. I want to end it with messages from heaven, our spirit guides and loved ones who have passed on. What would they like to tell us as we make decisions from intuition and power? And we are the King of Swords, creating this abundance and taking good care of ourselves, releasing those burdens of the past. Releasing the burdens of the past, we're more free to create our abundance here. Okay, so what are the messages from Spirit for us? I always end it with these. I love these cards. Messages from Spirit for the first week of August. What would you like to tell us? Oh, is one already turned over? No. Okay. I use these cards a lot. What are the messages from heaven, from loved ones, spirit guides? What was it? Oh my gosh, we got this again? Yes, explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. Whatever you're doing, they are applauding you. Whatever new ventures you are, move forward with confidence. They are definitely saying that. They're reminding us miracles now. They are with you. They're helping you. They're saying yes. These new ventures are coming in. Explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. They're also going to help you expand. So it's not just these new offers, but they're showing you how you can expand your world right now. Saying yes, looking out farther, clearer, following your heart, that's what's bringing in these new abundance. I almost feel there's so much with us. That's the Tower. I think they're helping to bring in these new ventures for us. They're telling us move forward with confidence. This is kind of that Two of Wands. He has the world in his hands. He's moving forward, seeking out courageously and with confidence how he can expand his world right now on his physical passions and all that he wants to achieve in his world and expand his world. And here are new offers coming in. And this is definitely linked with the divine. The Tower is divine. That's not, and you're coming in and look at this abundance. They're saying go forward, say yes to the new, create this abundance for yourself. They're with you. They're with you. And they're applauding us. They're definitely applauding us because that's come up for 2 weeks now. Definitely say yes to those new passions. Definitely say yes to those new ventures. Move forward with confidence is a big thing, and that helps. No way. Again, believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe on you. This is a continuation. We literally got these 2 cards out of the whole deck the last reading. They're continuously saying to believe in yourself and your abilities. They're helping you move forward. They want you to move forward confidently. They want you to move forward confidently. They're going to help you do that as well. To move forward with everything that is going on right now in your life. Those 2 cards literally, I don't know if it was the monthly or last week, that's literally in this huge deck, those 2 cards came out again. Believe in yourself and your abilities is huge. Don't feel overburdened. They'll help you with that. Release the past. Release the disappointments. Put down your burdens. Explore new ventures. Go confidently is a huge thing, and believe in yourself and your abilities. This has been coming up again and again. I think when we go for new things, it could kick up old fears, doubts, whatever. They're really working with us to go forward confidently. Go forward confidently. Keep doing what makes sense to you. Going back to that spirit message when I first started loading the cards. Oh my gosh, birds are messengers we use to connect with you. Yes. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you've been followed by birds lately, but I have. I take pictures of the birds that won't leave my side when I go out, and that's very strange because I live in the city, not the country. Birds are total messengers. They send to you just to say they're there, they're supporting you. I think Spirit uses them because they can fly, they can reach you anywhere and quickly. Birds and butterflies are very special, and definitely messengers. So it could bring you some peace. It can make you feel like you're not alone. It could just lift your spirit in the moment. You could be reminded of somebody you love. That's what they're used for. You know, it's a sign. Yes, you're on the right track. We're with you. We love you. Yeah, that's definite. Let's get one more. Ooh, oh my gosh, this flew all the way across the room. Hold on a second. Your intuition is strong and we are reaching out to help. Wow. Yeah, your intuition is really strong. We're very connected. The Nine of Pentacles, she's always connected to the divine to forge forward. Your intuition is strong. They could also be showing you the way. When birds are messengers, when I'm picking up, believe in yourself, your abilities, we believe you, your intuition is strong, we're reaching out to help. They could help you move confidently. They could help you see the way forward. As, you know, for the new ventures, which way to go, how to do it. You could be getting epiphanies on how to do that. Yeah, because when you're aligned with your truth, you release the burdens, your intuition is really strong. They could be helping you find literally the way. You could follow your hunches right now. You could be getting signs, symbols, messages that will show you which way to go, what action to take, what feels right, almost like that intuition of what feels right, what's the right move to make. Like going back to here, oh my gosh, and I never use this deck. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. It's almost like your personal power plus linked with the divine. As they said, you're co-creating miracles right now. It's the link to the divine and your own power in your everyday that's going to be creating this field of abundance for yourself. It's linking that intuition with your day-to-day power, doing what makes sense to you, going back to that spirit message, going back to what truly makes sense to you, what truly has meaning for you, and following your divine intuition. It's leading the way. It's helping you as well. If we can get one more spirit message from your loved ones and spirit guides. Is there anything else? I knew it had one more. You can't take control of the situation. We know you can do this. This is again on the controls of a ship, right? Where was that other one? The first one we had, wasn't there a ship here? Yeah, under here I buried it. Explore new ventures, move forward with confidence. We are with you. It's on a boat trip. This is the controls, the ship controls. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. This is literally, if you had to put it in two different cards, this is like, this is this. It's time to expand your world, right? This is a confident card, expanding your world, expanding what you're working on, forging forth, seeking new ventures, expanding your world, going for it. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. Explore new ventures, move forward with confidence. They're with you as you're expanding your world right now. Know this. Believe in your abilities. We believe in you. Your intuition is strong. They're going to probably be sending you signs, symbols, and messages. Because you make all your decisions between the link between the intuition and power, and that is going to be creating this true abundance. Things will be, this is the only major arcana we got, things are going to be taking new form. There's a transformation here. It's divine. You're supposed to keep going and make sure you're still having fun in the process. Make sure you get enough sleep. Okay, because this is all really divine what's happening here. This is huge abundance coming in. Again, we got door to spirit. There's a lot of links with spirit and intuition here that's showing your way through. Remain clear, and you're the Knight of Swords. You're in your power, creating, in your truth, creating this abundance for yourself. Believe in your abilities. They are completely supporting you. You're making your decisions linked between intuition and power, and not to mention how in sync that is, because the spirit message, before I even put up the cards, I will say to you, this, and it's 11:11 right now as I'm doing this, saying this to you. The spirit message was, keep doing all that makes sense to you on purpose, and that you are living on purpose now. What makes sense to you, real sense to you, and it's this new meaning you're looking for and feeling for that's guiding. That is your guidance leading the way, and it's from there that comes real abundance for all your senses. This is the abundance that's coming in, linked with the divine, and you can do this. You're co-creating the miracles right now. You're co-creating the miracles right now. That's really what it is. Co-creating the miracles that you've wanted to see in your life, the real abundance in your life. is, in a sense, the miracles. For your senses and sense. I love that. Sense, S-E-N-S-E, and sense, C-E-N-T-S. So anyway, abundance is on the way. Definitely keep looking for ways to expand your world. Keep forging forward. You are this Nine of Pentacles. Keeps on coming out several weeks in a row. Creating this abundance for yourself. Linked with the divine. Believe in yourself. Explore those new ventures. Keep saying yes. Keep saying yes. Moving forward with confidence. And come from intuition and power. And I think the power has really been something we've had to work on, to come from a true sense of power. And that came from everything we've released so far. Intention and intuition and power, and doing what makes sense and is on purpose for us in our lives. Okay, so I'm going to end it here now. My battery is dying. Talk about Mercury retrograde, the tail end. So I'm glad this finished up. Have a great week and start to August. If you haven't seen my monthly August reading, definitely check it out. It's all about abundance and acting boldly on your heart. And this is pretty much about expanding, going forward with those new ventures. All is connected and all is spurring us on. And Spirit definitely has our back and is supporting us. Say yes to those new adventures. Move forward with confidence and believe in yourself. You're creating this abundance. That's it. Take care. Have a great month and week. Bye-bye.